That's what we're doing. I hate that LSU got that time slot. But after LSU lost, I just went on there to say the final score. So I'm typing in the final score before I tweet it, whatever. Start going down my Twitter feed, and man, fans were letting Beth Torina have it. They were letting Beth Torina have it, telling Scott to fire her and get her out of here. And I'm just like, man, this is kind of like football, baseball level of people that are pissed off about this. And I was like, look, I get it. I do get it. It can be aggravating when stuff like this happens. And I'm kind of with you a little bit. I'm kind of with you. You know, we don't talk a lot about softball on this show. And I will be real with you. I don't get to see a lot of it sometimes. During the week when baseball season is going on, you got to still cover football in spring. I do watch, and my mom, God bless her. God bless her. She comes over here every weekend. We sit here and watch LSU softball. So every weekend, we're sitting here doing that. I get your frustrations on Beth Torina. And it does feel like some of her better days are behind her. And I do start asking the question, if she doesn't make it through a regional, if she can't make it to a supers, if she can't make it through a super regional, are fans right in having some serious complaints about Beth Torina moving forward? I like Beth a lot. I do. She is one of the greatest human beings you will ever meet. But over the last couple of years, things have gotten really stale. Now, LSU this season is 40-15. Okay. There were 13 and I guess 12, right? For 13 and 11 in the SEC. 13 and 12 if you want to count today. But Beth has had a really good and successful run at LSU. Her career wins and losses, she's 490 and 218. She just won her 600th game total when she started off at FIU. Then when she came to LSU, she's been to 4 World Series. She's been to 4 World Series, 3 Super Regionals, 3 regionals, and she's never missed the postseason. She wins at a 69.2% clip. The question, though, that you have to ask, the question that you need to ask is, number one, does Beth need to change some things up on her staff? Give her another year. Tell her that she needs to make some changes. Does she need to change some things up to get some things fresh up in women's softball? Or do you start asking some questions? Now, openly, I don't think you should right now. Maybe you do some things, like I think Beth's had a lot of the same staff, a lot of the same connections that she's had in the coaching world that have been in the dugout with her. But it is a little frustrating when you have teams that aren't hitting. But here's the crazy thing. A lot like baseball, softball, man, anything at any time can happen. And I just don't know if Beth Torina is worthy of being fired at this exact moment. Are they Oklahoma? Can they win a national title? But I saw this in the chat, and I literally wrote this down in my notes for the day. Is Beth Torina like the Mark Ricks of softball? So, Jared A., what a great analogy, because it's literally right here. It's literally right here. Do you fire a coach that's been winning a lot? I don't know, man. I don't know. 4 series, World Series appearances, 3 super regional appearances, 3 regional appearances. She's never missed a postseason. I don't know. Scott has wiped out pretty much everybody that has coached or been here under his tenure. It would be tough, man. It'd be tough to let her go. I don't know how I feel about that. And I'm open and okay in saying that I don't know how I feel about that. But things got to get better. Things have to get better. If things do not get better, then you might have to let her go. But you can't continue to have just, regional. People want to win natties here, man. And there's a lot of people that want to see you succeed. Maybe you just got to change some things up first. All right. Get to a couple comments. Pooh Bear says, question with Oklahoma coming to the SEC, who do you go after? I don't know. I am not up to snuff and par, Pooh, on elite softball coaching moves. I will be open. I do not know. American Patriot says, if that's the case, Les shouldn't have been fired. You make an interesting point. I mean, you make a very interesting point.